Hey everybody, this is Jedi DJ, and today we are meeting Duncan Idaho in the game Dune Awakening. So, after completing some quests for the Swordmaster in Harko Village, the advanced Swordmaster trainer, um, let's go ahead and open my journal here. Let's look at my skills. After completing enough quests for the advanced Swordmaster that he unlocks your first ability underneath the blade here, in order to get to these abilities, you have to go speak with Duncan Idaho. He is going to be found. It's kind of hard to see on this map. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for you guys. If you started the game down here and you moved up into the Vermilius Gap region, just north of that, over here is a Atreides base. I can kind of zoom in. There's an Atreides base here, and you have to land here and go find Duncan Idaho. So that is what we're doing, and he's going to teach us the way of the Swordmaster. So maybe we could do this in a way that. Let's see. Let's land just right in the center if we can, so that way it's kind of silly. I wish there was like a ornithopter. There is one over here. We could land over here. This way, at least it looks semi not. Whoa. Immersion breaking. Whoa. We jumped too far. Now we need to find Duncan Idaho. He could be anywhere, and I have not scouted for him yet, so it's going to take me 1 second to find the guy. I don't think he's just going to be in a random spot. I think he's going to be in one of the houses or something. Not here, apparently. Could be somewhere here. Can you go back up further in this? You can. That looks like a Duncan Idaho if I ever saw one. That's him.
It's just the same.
Swordmaster Varlin sends his regards.
Sarah.
He's been training me in the ways of the Force.
Where is he?
He's in the back alleys of
What the hell is
Harko
he doing
Village.
in that fetid nest? How did he end up this way? Who did this thing? Very well. I, too, will honor that wish. But is there anything I can do to help?
Varlin tasked me with forging a Damasteel sword. He says you know how.
He did he? I'm not keen to set such a weapon loose on Arrakis, but disciples of Ganaz must put school before house in these matters. You really are his pupil, huh? It is good, at least, that he is training again. Perhaps teaching you will teach him what is important. Very well. I'll teach you. The list of ingredients is unorthodox. The blade must be quenched in the blood of a slave. That is to say, a blood bag. Here's
What else do I need?
permit. It is good for one forging. Such permits are not easy to come by for a reason, so don't lose it. Or the blade. You'll need them.
I'm ready.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
And a large sandstorm is approaching at the same time, so we need to go get our Thopter out of the sandstorm and then hide in shelter. This is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the resources quick and find out what it takes to craft it. We'll go back to my house quick. We need to get inside before the sandstorm approaches. Alright, we're good to go. Home sweet home. Let's head upstairs. Alright, let's find out what we need to make this awesome ceremonial sword. Did he actually give it to me, though? That's what I'm wondering. Inventory. There it is. Damasteel sword permit. Requires aluminum ingot, blade parts, carbide scraps, large blood sac.
A large sandstorm is
That seems pretty easy. Steel ingot, aluminum ingot. I have all this stuff. That is not a problem. So let me turn on my weapons fabricator. Let's see what we can make here. Ceremonial sword that we can craft. We're done. We're making the sword. This is so cool. I didn't think it'd let me do it that fast. That is very exciting. So it is making it. We can watch it actually being crafted here. I feel like I'm forging a sword from like Lord of the Rings or something here. It's going to destroy our enemies. Oh, it's not actually going to show me the sword? It's just a quest item down here? Present the sword to Sauron. Not really. Sauron wants his sword back. Present the sword to Sauron. We will do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's jump out. The sandstorm has passed, so we will return. Meeting Duncan Idaho was so cool. Up until that point, guys, it's mostly a lot of fetch quests and combat quests and fetch plus combat quests. There was one quest that made me practice my sword moves. And aside from that, I think that was really it. Let's see here. I gotta find the closest outpost, which I think is right here. Pinnacle Station. We're gonna go to Pinnacle Station. From there, we're gonna fly to Harko Village to present the sword to Sauron. That was really cool meeting Duncan Idaho, though. That in itself is just really cool that he's in the game. I've kind of been looking forward to meeting him specifically. Being a Swordmaster, I chose to be a Swordmaster, and I kind of based it off of his character. So it's kind of cool to meet him finally in the game. I like that they did that. And the game's really awesome overall. We can turn off our wings here and kind of glide, so it's a little quieter. I'm going to glide right into this outpost here. We're going to use it to fast travel to Harko Village, because it's just faster. Saves a lot of time out in the overworld flying there. Put our Thopter away in our Pokeball. We'll head inside.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ear. Well, the Harkonnen food. Oh, all right.
There we are. Heading back to Harko Village to turn in this sword and find out if he has more missions or if he's going to just give me fully unlocked Swordmaster. I feel like at this point it should be fully unlocked Swordmaster. I don't know if... So far the Swordmaster has been like learning... he's been asking me to go on quests to find out, what happened to some people or something and telling me about his story. Finding out, it was kind of a long quest line, but in the end, he's thinking about taking revenge, and he wants this sword so he can avenge himself. And I also got him Telexu eyes so he could see again, because the guy who attacked him had blinded him as well. And so we're getting him his sword, we got him some eyes, and I think he's going to go take care of his own revenge. All that to say, I don't think he's going to have me do it, but I guess I wouldn't be surprised if it did. It just feels like I just told Duncan, and he told me that, like Sauron told me, and I told Duncan that it was Sauron's job to do. So I feel like he wouldn't have me go do it. I feel like that would kind of be against character and story. So I think this could be it for the Advanced Swordmaster, but I mean, maybe it goes longer than that. Who knows? It's a pretty decently... Here we go.
Yes?
I have forged the sword.
Truly. Place it in my hands. Forgive me, being emotional. I never thought I'd hold a Damasteel blade again. You're truly keeping my culture alive. You're worthy of the next lesson.
I'm ready.
Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade become your hand. Be mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words.
Teach you.
We are reaching the
Teach you, I
limits of what
must.
I can teach you. Such a thing should take years. Who are you? And so it goes.
That's it. Unlocks a Swordmaster capstone. He said we are reaching the end of what he can teach me. There it goes. Skill points. I didn't get it yet. Okay, I'm trying to get these capstones. Completed contract. Oh, maybe it will open it up in a second.
What have you learned?
What happens next?
You're quite formal today. Well, I have a formal task for you. I feel stronger again. It's time I repay an outstanding debt to Count Fenring. Take this letter, a formal challenge of
Oh boy.
to Alara Tuek. She will know how to get this to Fenring. I will send him screaming to hell as he did me. You helped me crawl my way out of my misery, dear pupil. A master learns more by teaching than they ever did as a student. Will you take my letter of challenge to it? Off you go then.
Of course I will. You got this, boss. No problem. Alright, he wants me to deliver a message. And guys, this is actually where I'm going to cut off the video. I don't want to spoil the ending for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. The video was mostly about meeting Duncan Idaho, and I think we achieved that. So if that looks cool to you guys, do the Swordmaster quest lines. They're a lot of fun, and being a Swordmaster is also a lot of fun. Till next time, stay tuned for more videos.